Hey,
Hi, guys.
I feel like it's been a while, right?
Yeah, because we didn't do it last Sunday because we were in Michigan for Christmas.
It's weird when you do it like this because the camera's way over here.
Yeah.
Okay, what's up, guys? It's New Year's Eve.
Yay! December 31st, 2017. Can you believe how far we've come?
And we've got these habit worksheets. I'll wait till a few more people get in here before we talk about this stuff.
Shouldn't we have flying cars by now?
Yeah, we should. Back in the 90s, we thought we'd have flying cars by now, basically. Yeah. It's funny how we always think the future is going to get here a lot quicker than it really does, it seems like.
Or maybe we think we're more ahead of the times than we really are.
Yeah, we thought we'd do it a little earlier today just because people are probably going to be out at night on New Year's Eve.
I feel like most people that follow us aren't because they're like an older mom crowd.
Yeah.
But we're not going to be out.
Somewhere.
We're going to be chilling. Matt already told me he promised that we're going to full promise. We're going to marathon Black Mirror. The new episodes have come out. If you haven't seen the show,
oh my gosh, so
you're
good.
missing out.
It's so good. We've seen the first two episodes, both fantastic. The first one I loved. I thought it was amazing.
Hello from Honolulu. We're going to be in Hawaii in April.
Booked a trip.
But we're going to Oahu. Is it Honolulu there?
Yeah, the new season is so amazing. Yeah, no spoilers, guys. We're only 2 episodes in. And if you guys want to get the notifications for our live streams, click the bell below. But you want to talk about this now?
Yeah, let's do it.
So, guys, we thought this would be a good way to start the new year. Because when you start a new year, you got a lot of motivation. You have all these promises to yourself, right?
Right.
You're going to start when it's January. I'm going to do a new diet. I'm going to do a bunch of new stuff. So this is, it's 50 days. You write down one new habit you want to start the day you started on it. This form can be found on our website. I'll post a link in the description of this video if you're watching after the stream's over. But if you go to ketoconnect.net/habit, there's a download for this and you can get it. But basically, do 1 or 2 things, and that's the max I think you should do. Do you agree, 2?
I do agree.
Every single day for 50 days. Hang this on the wall. The actual physical act of crossing it out is a big part of doing this. And basically, you're just turning your motivation that you have at the start of the year into habits that will last you much longer, ideally for the rest of your life.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
These it seems really just like trivial and like, lame, like to print these out and hang these on your wall. But like Matt said, the actual just like crossing out not only makes you feel good, but like you want to do it. You want to do the habit because you want to be able to do that like action. We're very action oriented people. Mm-hmm. So I think this will be a good thing to have just like on your fridge so you see it every morning. It's a good reminder. Keep it at your work desk if you decide to do like a work habit or something.
So what habits are you doing?
So we are doing a joint one, first of all. We're going to do 30 minutes of playtime and training, so one or the other, with Julius every single day. Mm-hmm. We're going to really put a lot of effort into being better parents.
Yeah.
And then I've never been a reader. I just got a Kindle, and I'm obsessed with it. So I'm going to read 40 minutes every day. I'm not a big reader. I think the act itself is boring, puts me to bed. But I'm going to do, I did just a lot of research before I picked up my first book I bought on my Kindle, and I'm really enjoying it. So 40 minutes every day reading. And then I'm going to do 15 minutes of...
Oh, I like that.
So I'm either going to... We have a big foam roller. We never use it. I'm going to stretch. I'm going to do yoga poses. There's this one yoga pose that I've been practicing, and I really want to be able to do it. It's like the headstand with your arms, but it's more arm strength. Or I'm going to do hula hooping. I got my hula hoop. I love hula hooping.
Oh, I remember when we first started dating, we would always hula hoop in your apartment.
Yeah, it's so fun, and I can do tricks and stuff, so I want to really get good. So when we go to a festival, I can just be a sexy hula hoop girl.
You do look sexy when you hula hoop.
Thank you.
So for me, meditating is something I love to do, and I've done it for a year straight, I think, at one point, and it just kind of slipped away from me. I think a lot of it has to do with Julius coming into my life, and I have to do stuff with him as soon as I wake up, and I usually meditate right when I wake up, but huge impact on my life, hugely beneficial, so I'm going to do that for 50 days, and then read for 30 minutes. I'm not a big reader either, but...
I think he should get a Kindle. He's going to really like it. Whoever has Kindles, you guys get it. I'm a Kindle person now.
So, guys, join up. If you want to do it, you can share it on Instagram, New Year, new habits, so we can all like keep track of everyone else. Otherwise, just print one of these out and do it for yourself. I think it's a good way to start a habit in the new year.
Nice. Use the duck fat in your chocolate chip cookie recipe. Good call, Matt. My new habits are reading and yoga too. Nice. I think anything where you're exercising your mind and your body are just like great things to be doing every day.
Daily meditation.
I have a Nook and I love it.
Making a commitment to meal prep is a great
good
habit.
one.
Oh, that's a good one. That's more of like a weekly one, but that can work too.
Everyone loves their Kindle. I like that I can just press on the word and then it gives me the definition, because so often I'll read a sentence, not know what the sentence means because I don't know the word, and then I just don't care. Like, I don't do anything with that.
For Christmas, I got this Reese's
His aunt really knows him.
coffee mug.
It was it was for you. It was picked out for you.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. I kind of like it. It came with Reese's in it, though.
Did it?
Yeah.
She put Reese's in there? Did you give him away?
No, that was part of it. It just came with it. I left them at home.
One of my absolutely favorite books is called The Absolute True Diary of a Part-Time Indian.
Diary.
That sounds interesting.
Of a part-time Indian?
Yeah. Like my Indian or like Native American? Happy New Year, everyone that's just joining. Happy New Year's Eve. We just talked about our new habit worksheets. Print them out. Figure out your new habits.
Julius just got out of his collar.
How?
I don't know.
We wiggled out?
Yeah.
We tether him now to us because we're like going back to basics. He really just like learned stuff and then totally forgot that he learned everything. So we have to like keep him close.
You're gonna stop paying bills?
That's
a new
a great
habit?
habit.
Hubby and I started keto on Jan 1st. We will probably be asking you for help.
Please do.
I think a lot of people are going to be starting on January 1st.
What are y'all drinking tonight? We are drinking water. Exactly. We're not doing anything.
Someone's from Oahu. I can't wait to meet you. Are we going to Oahu?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Have you heard of Diet Bet? It is a scam. Is it a scam?
It's not a scam.
What's Diet Bet?
Diet Bet it's a thing. I think it's actually good because people are motivated by money and just social accountability. You basically bet, and there's a pool online with other people that you lose. I think it's like 4% of your body weight in a month is the normal one. It's not a scam. People do it all the time.
Daily yoga.
I heard this Adrian girl. That's who Marie watches. She's like really big on YouTube. She does yoga daily on YouTube.
Adding budget planning to my new habit list.
Nice.
That is great.
Yeah, we need to be better about that.
What?
Budget. Like, we're just not conscious of where our money's going, basically.
Yeah, we are.
We kind of are, but we should be more, I think.
I've never been so conscious in my life. I guess Matt came from a very strict, never spent a dollar place, and I came from like a frivolous, like buying everything, whatever I wanted place. So I think we're at a good happy medium. We're a growing family.
Yeah.
Fasting will be my new habit. That's a good thing to implement. Just figure out if it works for you though, and don't force it if it doesn't.
What's the peach drop? That must be in Atlanta, a New Year's thing. I haven't even heard of that. No, I think we're just gonna stay in and marathon the new season of Black Mirror. What was the link for the goal sheet? I'm gonna put it in the description of this video when it's done, but it's ketoconnect.net/habit, HABIT. Any advice on traveling and staying keto?
Yeah, I mean, there's options. So if you're eating out at a restaurant, just sub vegetables for fries. Ask for bunless burgers. Obviously, steaks are good. Fast foods. All fast foods have bunless burgers, salads. Jimmy John's has unwitches, Chipotle bowls, salad bowls.
And I forgot to mention this, but tomorrow, the next 4 days, starting tomorrow, is going to be an Intro to Keto series on our channel. It's basically just our advice on how to start keto if we were to restart it knowing what we know now. Probably would do things a little bit differently than we actually did.
He's eating that.
Don't eat that, Julius.
Pick it up.
We need to give him a toy.
Why would you just throw it over? Why don't you put it on the table?
Because it's attached to my chair.
Are monsters keto friendly? So the erythritol is not going to affect your keto. Is there anything else? Is there like sucralose or something in it? They're fine for a keto diet. And I wouldn't drink one every single day, and I haven't. I'll go like maybe a couple days, but I'm not going to drink them in the new year. That's my plan.
What experience have you guys had with raw meat organs? No experience, really.
We've had some liver. Oh, not raw. Never mind.
Do you guys ever use ghee?
Yeah, we use ghee all the time. It has a high smoke point, similar to coconut oil, so you can use it for frying really easily. I also like the taste. It reminds me of my roots in India.
Yeah, we just got a sous vide, and I want to try doing the cheesecakes in that. I heard those are really good.
Oh, but we did a cheesecake in the Instant Pot. That was perfect.
Yeah, that was
probably
really
similar.
Good. That's probably our best Instant Pot recipe so far.
What about like the Korean beef?
Yeah, our camera does look a bit foggy, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's your camera.
It's the phone camera. Did that help? That looked like it helped a little.
Yeah.
Any New Year's resolutions?
Yeah,
we got them right here.
Our habits.
Habit worksheets. 50 days.
Will you be at KetoCon? No plans as of yet.
Probably. Highly likely, I think. Any info about maca? Not really. We've never tried it. We did order some though. We have it sitting in the pantry. Just haven't gotten around to trying it yet. I think can be good as like a pre-workout. We talked to Tristan from Primal Edge Health. He knows a lot about maca. He said try like a teaspoon before physical activity is the first thing he would recommend us trying. So I think we're going to try that at some point.
Halloumi is amazing. I just had some last night.
Oh, Chinese 5-spice roasted turkey sounds good.
That sounds amazing.
All-inclusive wedding honeymoon in 2 weeks. Yay, but not sure if I can keep it keto. Any experience with it making the money worth it?
Making the money worth it?
Well, if you're going for the mindset of you have to get your money's worth by like drinking a lot and eating the keto-friendly foods are generally the more expensive foods at like a buffet and stuff or like an all-inclusive type of thing.
The meats.
But I wouldn't go at it from the angle of I need to get my money worth, because like being healthy is more important than money. That's kind of the perspective I have when I'm grocery shopping too. Not as much today. I was not doing that. He
skimps on his health.
And Mega called me out.
I called him out, but
like you're putting money.
There's no price to your health.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Do you know the effects of keto on type 2 diabetics? Always tired, even supplementing all the electrolytes. The effects are that it's hugely beneficial. We're not doctors.
Even like a couple days turnover, we've heard.
Yeah.
We have a great podcast coming out in the next 2 weeks with Dr. Sarah Hellberg. Her specialty is just in reversing type 2 diabetes. So she's definitely a good resource.
Do you have fat bomb recipes? Yeah, we got a bunch on our website.
What are your favorite pork rinds? I haven't found real good any suggestions. Walmart has Max. Or you just come down south and pick some gas station ones.
I purchased a blended organic coconut oil and ghee from Walmart. It is awesome.
That sounds good.
Yeah. Is it normal to go through the keto flu again after breaking your diet? I've been keto for 4 months. I guess it depends on how long the break in your diet was and how long you've been doing keto previously.
It is possible.
It's possible.
We'll definitely be listening to that podcast. Thanks so much. What kind of blender do you use? We have a beautiful Vitamix. A refurbished one, right? Is it new?
I think it might have been refurbished. It was like how much? $300 or something?
Yeah.
We also had a podcast that came out today. It's about everything we learned in the past year about diet, health, personal, business,
and we break it down pretty well. And I put some timestamps if you're just interested in like the business ones. What
do you think about taking ephedrine to help metabolism and curb appetite to help in starting keto? Well, I don't think it's legal in the United States.
I don't think it's definitely not good.
It's borderline dangerous, but it used to be in a bunch of fat burner type things. Like bodybuilders and stuff who are...
I would say no.
Yeah, I mean, definitely not recommended.
I love your olive oil cake recipe. I love that recipe too.
We got to make a video for that because that is one of our favorite recipes, but a lot of people don't know about our food blog and they just get our recipes off YouTube.
Can I take vitamins while fasting? So I don't. I also find that they make me nauseous. Like taking pills on an empty stomach for me makes me nauseous, and I think that happens to a lot of people. I don't think it's necessary.
Okay, you said this like 16 times. I don't know what it means, but
What?
a great life hack is to make high meat starting the new year. Will you guys give it a try? I don't know what high meat is, but I'll look it up.
Is maybe you're writing it wrong?
No, he's copy and pasted that same thing multiple times. What do you think about hazelnut oil?
Sounds expensive. I'm allergic to hazelnuts.
Probably not as nutritious as just like butter and coconut oil.
Whenever I talk about my tree nut allergy, I feel very selfish and indulgent.
Why?
I just do.
Have you seen the Keto Feed protein powder? 0 carbs, 10 grams of fat, 20 grams of protein, and delish.
No.
No, I have
Keto Feed
not
protein
seen that.
powder. I hate that name.
Here's one thing I'll tell you though. If you're getting 10 grams of fat in a powder form, there's no way that it's 0 carb. It doesn't happen like that. So I would question the ingredients label. It's probably very minimal carb, but anytime you're powdering a fat, it adds a little bit of carbs to it. Like I've looked into this a lot. We've been trying to make
spray it against something.
We've been trying to make a keto meal replacement thing, and butter powder is like a gram of carb per tablespoon. Egg powder is high, like relatively high carb. All these powdered fats have carbs.
But will it break a fast?
What do you mean by breaking a fast with the vitamins? What are you fasting for? What's your goal?
No.
Do you know buckwheat? Yeah, it's very high carb. It's good for gluten-free, but not great for keto.
Heart rate issues with keto, that's usually potassium.
Or magnesium, I think. Maybe it is potassium. I don't know. Yeah, it might just be electrolytes across the board.
I tried the deep dish pizza last night. Amazing.
I hate questions like this. What is your biggest stream of revenue with your brand? We don't
Why do you hate questions like that?
Because that's not how I talk about this business we run. I don't think of things like that.
Our food blog, though.
Yeah, our food blog.
Yeah, I guess we're obviously business minded, but I don't know. I guess.
But we have never said a sentence like that in our lives.
Michigan here, negative bullcrap degrees. So do you miss it? No, I literally was saying today.
Yeah.
I was so miserable in Michigan. Even Philly, and Matt was like, "It's cold here." I was like, "No. Think back to Michigan. That was cold."
Matt, how different your body looked after. Yeah, did you see the before and after pictures from the 4K challenge? Even I didn't think it was going to be that extreme.
Yeah, I saw him every day and I was like, you don't look that different. Mm-hmm. And then you see the pictures. He almost looked sexier. He looked stronger to me. I don't know. I like a bigger man. I feel like the nut allergy makes you all go outside the box and come up with amazing recipes. Thank you. We have to do that. Because you know what it is? We could just do normal almond flour recipes, but then I can't try them, and that really saddens me. So I'm like, I have to find a way to make this cake coconut floury.
Dr. Berg gave us a shout out in his last video. Is that true?
Which video?
I have to go check that out. That would be awesome. We had him on our podcast, though. He's a cool guy. Real great guy, actually.
Making a snack for today's game. What game?
Any suggestions? Oh, so
football?
Today's football Sunday. It's last week of the regular season.
We have an amazing buffalo chicken dip. Mm-hmm. That's really easy. What other snacks do we have?
We have like jalapeno poppers, but we came up with, or my mom actually has a really good jalapeno popper recipe. We're gonna try making that and putting that on our food blog.
We do have a lot of snacks. Go to our food blog. I can't even think of any.
Do you think Dr. Berg's supplements work? I mean, you look at the ingredients that they actually are and then do a little research by yourself. I would go to examine.com. So it depends what the supplement is. Yeah, a lot of them work. I mean, all supplements kind of work if you have the specific ailment or something. Like I know he talks about the trace mineral lemon thing.
He has a supplement powder.
Yeah. Look into the active ingredients in his products and then go to examine.com and see what the actual proven effects of them are.
I didn't mean supplement powder. That makes no sense. Electrolyte powder.
Are you going to bystander the profit you will make? I don't think if that... I agree. I don't know what you're saying. If you could look it up and maybe comment later, the maker of Keto Feed is Purus Labs.
Purus.
Okay, I'll check that out.
Tried the pumpkin spice mug cake and it was very good. Thanks for the recipe. Thank you, Michelle, his sister.
Yeah. Do you guys offer online coaching? If not, what are your thoughts on it?
We do not offer it. We don't feel we're capable of that. And I think it's a good option. It's definitely a viable option. We're actually working with Keto Savage for our cut. So he's going to be our online coach.
Does anyone have a recommended piece of software? Computer is fine for tracking your ketone levels and such. Oh yeah, I really like Heads Up Health app.
Yeah.
And that takes, if you use MyFitnessPal, it has an API which feeds directly into Heads Up Health. That's what I was using in the 4K challenge video at the end, the wrap up. That's where I got all those stats from. That's a good app to use.
Someone said, the person who wrote that financial statement, I think, said I'm joking.
Oh. How much L-theanine do you take per day? Well, one day recently, instead of putting L-tyrosine in my pre-workout, Mega put 1,000 milligrams of L-theanine.
I had 500 milligrams of L-theanine.
But I actually, felt good that day.
I didn't, take a nap or anything.
No.
We had some caffeine. We only had 100 milligrams of caffeine in the pre-workout.
I think I usually take 200 milligrams with coffee in the morning, and that's all I take per day. No, we don't coach.
What is your thought digestively in consuming it on a daily basis?
I don't know what digestively is. If I take collagen powder, will that break my fast? 100% yes.
What made you choose keto over any other way of eating? I think we actually have
We tried a
tried
lot of
every
them.
single way of eating.
Okay, let's get back to live. Where can we see Matt's pictures of the 4K challenge? I think it's the last video we posted. It's the most recent
it's the
video.
wrap-up video.
4K wrap-up video. It's like 1 minute or 2 minutes into that video. What electrolyte supplements do you recommend for just starting keto? I'm dreading this keto flu. So you can use salt for sodium. You can get an electrolyte mix, or you can use there's these things called Morton's light salt. You can find it at a grocery store, or low salt.
Or new salt.
That is potassium. And then just get a magnesium supplement from Amazon. And if you want to just kind of get it all in one, you can buy exogenous ketones, which we don't really recommend, but they do have a ton of electrolytes in them that kind of help with keto flu.
Which potassium supplement would you recommend? We actually just buy the powder in a bulk form, so it's potassium citrate, and if needed, we'll add it to drinks, but it tastes horrendous. Other than that, you can get potassium in spinach, avocado, and I use Zip Fizz. For my pre-workout, and 1 bottle of Zip Fizz, I only use half because it's sweet. It's 1,000 milligrams, 1 bottle, so that's a lot of potassium right there.
Are you both excited for your cut? What are you most worried about?
I'm very excited. I'm most worried about how it's going to reflect on our relationship.
Yeah.
It's going to be very challenging for both of us, and if we're both suffering and just
at the same time
mentally
being in bad moods.
Yeah, just vibing off of each other.
I think it's going to get really tough at the end, towards the end.
But hopefully our habits will keep us stable,
Yeah. How much MCT oil should one start taking?
I would say a teaspoon
to start
with.
Yeah. Do you guys have a promo code for Heads Up Health? Maybe you can try ketoconnect. We might have one. I'm not sure though.
Okay.
Just the words ketoconnect, one word.
But you can do your free 7-day, 14-day trial?
Do you guys work out fasted? Not really.
We have our fatty coffee.
I get terrible leg cramps. What am I missing? Been doing keto for 6 months. It's probably just electrolytes. Try supplementing those a little bit more.
It's usually potassium.
Yeah, a lot of people recommend cream of tartar as a potassium supplement.
What are you doing with it, though?
Just eating it. I kind of looked into that because I was trying to come up with a better form of potassium for the electrolyte gummies I'm trying to make. Cream of tartar, if you really are getting a dose of potassium, it starts adding up as far as carbs go. I think 1,000 milligrams of potassium from cream of tartar is going to be 3 or 4 grams of carbs.
what's your pre-workout meal usually look like? We just do our fatty coffee for pre-workout, and then
we have a pre-workout drink.
Yeah.
But I don't really base my meals in a sense of like pre-workout meal, post-workout meal. I just eat my foods throughout the day. Is sugar-free Powerade okay for getting minerals? Yes, but it's not a really high dose of minerals. I think it's about 400 milligrams of potassium, maybe even less, and like 300 of sodium. Take 1,000 milligrams magnesium citrate each night. 1,000 is kind of high, but yeah, if you're not seeing any negative effects, that sounds good.
I tried Zip Fizz, but I didn't half it and it tasted horrible. I guess I didn't mix the whole thing of a bottle of water wasted. What flavor did you get? Our flavor is the blue raspberry, and then the pink lemonade is actually really good too. So maybe you just had a really crap flavor.
How much do you feel is too much salt to consume a day? So this is something cool I learned about salt intake, is the more you need the salt, the better the salt tastes. So like if you're just pouring a little salt in your mouth, if you are really low on salt, it'll actually like taste kind of good and you'll want to have a little more. If you are like overdoing it with the salt, it's really hard to overdo it because it just starts like tasting very salty and bad.
Oh my god, here comes the whole gang. Are you having any more contests? What kind of contests?
Maybe in the future. Right now we're doing just kind of like a community thing of self-improvement. We're doing these for the first 50 days.
We thought about putting together a prize for that, but we're not sure how we'd like rate it because if everyone's doing the habit, that's the best thing ever, right?
How many pull-ups can you do? How many can you do?
Maybe one, maybe two. I haven't tried. Every time I think about doing one, it's right after the workout, and I wouldn't be able to do something then.
I think the most I've ever done is maybe 20.
I think that's high for you.
Yeah, right now probably more like 8. What site should I go to start? I like going to Reddit /r/keto, reading the FAQ, reading the how to get started and stuff.
I add salt and potassium to my Powerade Zero. That's a good idea.
What do you think about events in Iran? Having our own events in Iran?
Like having an event?
Anytime I try buying something new, I try ketoconnect for a promo code, even if I don't see it on your channel.
Oh, that's sweet.
That's nice.
Whoa, how do you get up here?
Do you only eat grass-fed meat? No. We eat normal meat too. We try getting grass-fed when the price difference isn't so extreme.
Kroger has pretty good $4.99 grass-fed beef. I won't eat. Like I'll only get it there.
Grass-fed ground beef is generally only $1 or $2 more, so we usually get that. But when you're talking steaks and stuff, it can be pretty extreme price difference.
I lost 150 pounds doing keto. Your recipes are killer. Thank you. One weekend I got lightheaded and started sweating. Called the doctor. He said eat a Snickers. I know, like the commercial, but could it have been magnesium in the Snickers or like?
I'm not sure. It's probably sweating. What would cause sweating? Getting light. Did you say lightheaded?
Lightheaded. Yeah, I mean a lightheadedness, probably electrolytes for sure. Energy. Do you guys have an affiliate program for your keto meal prep? No, we've talked about it, but we don't have one.
Nope.
Sorry. How much onions can I eat in a day? I eat one whole medium cooked in my dinner. That's a lot. That's a lot.
Dinner every day?
Yeah.
I mean, that's probably like 10 grams of carbs from the onion or something.
Easy. I would dial it back. I would say like a quarter onion a day.
Yeah.
The salt thing makes sense. So what are some good protein powders that are keto friendly? Our favorite go-to is Isopure, the zero carb cookies and cream. It's super delicious. It's a little pricey. We've also bought Quest cinnamon crunch flavor.
You got a new one you like, right?
I just got a new one I really, really like. It's 1 carb per scoop. It's PE Science. And cookies and cream is the one I got. Super good.
How are you doing with the 5-HT supplement? I haven't been taking that much. Honestly, I didn't notice a ton of benefit from it. The thing I noticed the most benefit that's a little off the grid is L-theanine, which I talk about all the time. That's really the one I take every day. Do you recommend creatine to help with muscle building? Yeah, it's proven to help. One of the few proven beneficial supplements. What do you think about TKD versus CKD for building muscle? I would say definitely TKD preferred out of if those are the two options you're wanting to try, but neither would be my pick.
Yeah, I think it's definitely possible without doing any carb loading or carbs in general.
What do you think about fasting 16 hours a day? Good or no? A lot of people say it's really good and have a lot of benefits from it. I don't like doing it. Just try it. It's worth trying and seeing how it benefits you. It depends what benefits you're going for.
What is your favorite cheese? I love triple creme brie.
I like that a lot too.
My favorite cheese is probably aged Gouda. It has the crystallization in it. You can taste it.
Yeah, I like those types. We got a really good one the other day. It was raw sheep's milk cheese.
Oh yeah, when we went out to dinner.
And it had just way more depth of flavor than normal cheeses, and it was crusted in rosemary.
Happy New Year! Happy New Year, you guys! Is it possible to have too many electrolytes? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Just feel out your body, though. It's pretty good at self-regulating.
Hey, AGG! It's been a long time.
AGG.
We saw you got our shirt.
And we saw that he printed off a habit worksheet. I just didn't see what his habit was. What are you doing for the
What's
new year?
your habit?
Habit worksheets, guys.
Y'all got merch? We do. Teespring?
To support the cause, yeah, Teespring. You can search ketoconnect. We got a couple t-shirts. And we also have a meal prep course if you're interested in that. That is on our website.
Did you take off the mugs?
Yeah.
People like mugs.
Okay, I'll add that back. More keto bang bangs and hauls. Okay, we can do that.
Not for the next 3 months, though, unless we do one right now.
What do you think of Sean Baker? We had him on our podcast. We think he's awesome.
He's super friendly and just knowledgeable.
Yeah, we agree with a lot of his takes on things. Not all of them, maybe, but most
Some
things.
of them.
Yeah.
And he's also killing it, in the terms of the gym and records.
Daily meditation, reading, and deep breathing.
You are like us. We're doing similar stuff.
How effective is intermittent fasting versus keto? My personal opinion...
Are you doing keto during the fasting, though?
Yeah, so if you're doing intermittent fasting without keto or keto without intermittent fasting, I would say go with keto.
Right.
Keto is more effective. Intermittent fasting is maybe a nice addition, something to try, not mandatory.
Yeah, give it a try, see if you like it. If not, no pressure.
What type of meditation you planning to do? I like doing just a music in my headphones. Not music, but tribal type music in my headphones. Just sitting there and trying to clear my mind for 20 minutes. I don't know what that's considered.
Just clearing your mind.
Just normal meditation. What advice do you give someone that is trying to lose 20 pounds and has been doing keto for the last 5 months and keep losing the same 5 pounds the last few months?
Sorry, I have to read it. You answer.
I would say it's just got to be where are your carbs at? What are your macros? I would try adjusting some of those things. What are you eating a lot of that maybe you haven't been in the past?
Right. Yeah, you can try cutting some things out. I know if I cut out the heavy cream and all the cheese I'd been eating, I'd probably see more results personally. Are you drinking Monsters? Are you doing a lot of sweeteners and baked goods?
I would just track for a week
and
see where are your calories at, where is everything at, and then adjust from there.
And be strict about the tracking. Don't just add a couple nuts or take a couple bites and forego that, because it adds up.
Oh, you love the podcast? It's surprising to me how many people say they love our podcast. I guess it's not surprising. We're getting better at it.
When is the video of Dr. Berg coming out?
No video. We have a podcast with him, though.
Yeah.
Can you do keto as a vegan? You can. I wouldn't recommend
it's tough. Matt's 2018... Why do I always have to go and start reading bad ones? I also... Never mind. Why are you just... Look, now we're just staring at the screen and no one's being entertained.
Would you guys try doing a 10-day Vipassana meditation course? I don't know. I just like doing it on my own now. I did the Headspace guided thing for a few months before. But I just like doing, I forget what app I use. I think it's called
Heads Up Now?
Something Timer. Insight Timer, I think it's called.
And I'm not into meditation. What's going down tonight? Nothing. We're watching Black Mirror. It's a really, really good show on Netflix. Get on board.
Do you know any good sugar-free sriracha? I don't think that exists because it's made of peppers which have naturally occurring sugars. No, that doesn't exist.
I love your keto meal plan. I just got it. I tried keto in the past, but I ended up never knowing what exactly to buy, grocery shop for, and failed. This course is what I need. That's amazing.
That's great to hear.
Just started listening to your podcast at the gym. A lot of people listen to our podcast while they run and stuff, which makes me happy because it's like if you can enjoy our podcast enough to be running, which is painful through it, that's a good sign.
Yeah, I listen to podcasts at the gym all the time. Do you guys watch the Low Carb Down Under videos? Yeah, I do watch those. Those are pretty good. Those are way more science-y. So, and they actually have some really good fireside chats that are really keto and science-y. But I also like the Keto Fest talks were really good. They were science-y, but they were more for the normal person. And I thought those were great. There was a bunch of good ones. Amber O'Hearn was probably my favorite. There was one other good one I can't remember.
I want when we get a house, I want what's it called in the backyard? A fire pit.
Oh yeah, that'll be good. Can you give us a quick synopsis of your online program? Yeah, we haven't talked about it in a while, but I think 1,000 people or so. We've had a lot of people that have had a ton of success with it. So who it's targeted for and who it works best for is someone who kind of knows what's going on with keto or doesn't know anything at all and really just wants
guided.
This is exactly what to follow. Do this, you'll succeed. Basically, we have it's based on meal prep. So you cook one day per week or twice per week, whatever you want. Really, it's set up to cook once per week, and then you eat that same thing throughout the week.
Right. So I'm going to be totally transparent. The people that have requested refunds, because we do a 100% refund guarantee, those people don't
like eating the same thing every day.
Yeah, can I speak?
Sorry.
I'm just kidding. They don't like eating the same thing every day, or their families don't, so it just doesn't work for them. But it is a bulk meal prep course. Mm-hmm. So we cooked on Sunday, we ate the same thing for 5 days. But a lot of people have done 2 preps at the same time.
Yeah, if you're doing it for a couple people, you can mix and match.
Yeah. So.
But so it's money back guarantee if you want to try it, and it's linked in the description of all of our videos if you can't find it on our website.
I feel really bad that I said that. It was so sassy.
What?
Can I talk? I hate people who are like that.
I cut you off a lot.
We cut. That's our relationship. We're cutter-offers. Okay, this person's gotta go.
Do you all take turmeric and ginger to support keto?
We used to do turmeric tea, which I actually really loved. I forgot we used to do that. That's a really good,
yeah, I like doing turmeric once in a while.
Curbing the hunger for me, between lunch and dinner, it was the perfect sweet spot. Did you see that person?
Do you recommend that people on keto use a fiber supplement? No, I would recommend the opposite. Do not do a fiber supplement. You don't need to supplement fiber.
I recommend a poop less supplement.
Fiber is optional.
Just kidding.
We need you to start saying science multiple times in all of your videos. That's the best way to give credibility to your videos. Just say, we're a real science-based channel over here. Science, science, science. I want to start the keto diet soon. I try to eat a lot of scrambled eggs to lower my sugar levels down. Should I not do this? No, you should do that. That's a good place to start.
Eggs are a great place to start. Yeah, there's a lot of options. We have a lot of meal preps on our YouTube channel and our food blog.
Do you guys follow Tristan and Jessica from Primal Health? Yeah.
They are sending us their cookbook. I'm so excited to have a hard copy of it.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, and we got their address too, so we can send them stuff.
Yeah.
So guess what's gonna happen in this new year that you didn't think about?
What?
You're gonna have to rap for everyone.
I know.
I'm so excited.
We're almost there.
When our channel hits, it looks like he's got to go to the bathroom.
Okay.
When our channel hits 200K, Matt is gonna. I'm gonna rap too. I'm not a rapper, but Matt actually is good at rapping.
How do you dispute someone who says they can eat bread, flour, wheat, as long as they still stay under 50 to 100 grams of carbs? Well, what are they trying to do? They're not doing keto. I mean, you can eat like certain things, like all these low carb bread products. They have gluten in them and stuff, but they're still like only a couple net carbs. So, I mean, someone doing 100 grams of carbs isn't in ketosis if that's what they're going for. You don't. That's not what everyone has to go for, though. That's just what we prefer to do. Did you see value in tracking the glucose ketone index? Yeah, it's kind of cool to track. I have to do more research on it though, but I like having the numbers just so I can go back and look at them. The glucose ketone index, whenever I track it, I don't fall into the range that they say is good to be in, because my glucose is a little too high. Like if your glucose is in the 80s, you're not going to be hitting the right numbers in the glucose ketone index.
Does meal prep food lose nutritional value after a few days?
No, I don't think it loses nutritional value, but some people have little intolerances to the bacteria that starts growing. It's not like harmful bacteria to most people, but it can be a problem to some people.
Microwaving. I have that issue, so I'm fortunate enough to be able to cook every day, but I think that developed recently. Most people don't have that issue. Turmeric tea curbs hunger? For me, it did. So what we did, it's the turmeric tea on our website, our food blog, the recipe. But YouTube. But it's coconut oil, turmeric, boiled
pepper. You need pepper
black
in there.
Pepper, boiled in some water on the stovetop, and then you can add heavy cream if you want.
I don't necessarily know that it's the turmeric tea as much as it's just like a nice hot liquid to like space out your day.
For me, it was extremely noticeable, though. So, yeah, it could just be like the coconut oil, the fat.
What about green juices? How to handle the lack of fruits, like an apple? You don't need to handle the lack of fruits.
You don't need fruits.
Yeah, you don't need fruits. But green juices, I would say if you want to go that route, not to do juices, but to do like actual blended smoothies so you're getting the full vegetable in there and not just like the sugar concentrated water from the vegetables.
I can't stop making the chocolate chip cookies. I put coconut flakes in them too. Oh, that sounds yum.
Mega's hilarious.
Thank you. What did I do? What's so funny?
You use your indoor smoker yet? No, I'm excited for that though. It's actually still in Michigan because we couldn't take it on the plane, so my mom's gonna ship it to me.
Oh, I forgot that. Did she ship it?
No, not yet.
Tried the Real Good pizzas, but not a big fan of the chicken crust.
We just got their enchiladas.
Those are super good.
They're better than the pizzas.
It actually does taste... I guess I just haven't had a real enchilada in a while, but they taste like enchiladas to me.
What's your thoughts on xanthan gum? No real thoughts, it's fine.
It's a good thickening agent, but it can cause digestive issues. Like, I've had tummy cramping from eating, like, too much of it.
Can you do a similar study with different protein powders like you did with the different sweeteners? I want to do something kind of like that, but what I want to do is, like, different proteins. So, like... 25 grams of whey protein, 50 grams of whey protein, 25 grams of whey protein with like 14 grams of fat, just different things like that, and see how different the impacts are. And then I even want to do like chicken breast, like see how different that is from whey protein. People have done this. I think you can find stuff online.
Where do we find your food blog at? It's ketoconnect.net. How do I find a keto girlfriend? He found me on OkCupid, so maybe there are more out there.
Swerve sweetener, yeah, guys. So yeah, we get a lot of these where we tested all the sweeteners, and if you just look at the brand name, like Swerve is a brand name. Look at what the actual ingredients are, and we tested everything that's in it. I think Swerve is erythritol and maybe stevia, or is it just erythritol?
We have a bag right here. Hold on.
It's just erythritol, I think. Y'all's coconut flour tortillas make excellent enchiladas. It's actually funny. We got an email the other day where someone's like, what did they say?
Yeah. What? Swerve, this is just erythritol. So you don't even have to buy like the expensive Swerve. You could just buy granular erythritol from Amazon, which is what we do, and then we pulse it in a grinder.
What did someone say about the coconut flour tortillas in the email the other day?
Oh, someone said, she was like, time to change up your recipes or something. You're providing, I don't know, she was really angry. She wrote in all caps locks, and she told us we're basically just doing a bad job.
I heard beef jerky was good when you're on a keto diet, but everything has sugar. Yeah. We have a beef jerky recipe. There's a few options. Sometimes you can find like a local one in stores that is not added sugar, but you can also order online. There's a few good companies. Keto Carne is one.
Yep. Shouts.
There might be a few others.
You stood me up on OkCupid, Mega. I may have. I went on a lot of dates. .net, that part. Yes, it's important.
.net. What would you suggest for someone who's hardly home? I can meal prep, but reheating food is harder and less appealing after a long day. Find some good takeout options. We have a barbecue place we get takeout from like once every few weeks. You can get Chipotle. Just find some good stuff that you like, that you can feel good about, and just consistently
consume.
Yeah.
Is ketogenic good for small kids? How small are you talking? And I would, Primal Edge Health does like a variation with his kids, but he includes some sweet potatoes and some fruits. That's what we would do. I think we would do more of like a keto paleo.
Slow carb.
Yeah. So like definitely more nuts if they wanted, fruits.
Once they get to be like 6 or 8, this is not medical advice. I think it's fine though.
With the different protein powders, the nutrition listed on most bags is just the plain one, not flavor. Would be interesting to see how different protein powders affect the blood glucose.
No, the nutrition is listed for the product you're consuming.
Even for, the flavor.
So they're not like putting the plain protein powder in nutrition on the cookies and cream protein powder label.
The link to their site is in the description. Yes, it is.
No, we're not familiar with the Celsius drink.
I think I've maybe seen it, but I don't drink it, and we've never tested it. You just look at the ingredients. If it's similar to Monster, it's probably okay.
Oh yeah, I don't know if I've mentioned this on YouTube yet, but I'm going to start a new YouTube channel based on just my endeavors in Bitcoin and cryptocurrency investing. I don't know what it's going to be called yet, but I'll let you guys know in the future. It's just going to be like a side thing I do because I really like it. Not going to take away from this at all. I'll keep you posted on that. What's your opinion on green leafy vegetables at this point? Vital for health? Not vital for health. That's our opinion, but so here's my kind of opinion on the whole carnivore, zero carb, vegetable topic. I think anyone who's doing keto right now, if they do zero carb, is going to feel significantly better. Is it because zero carb is the best diet? Probably not. It's because they have small intolerances to different things in the plants they're eating that they don't know about. So like you can do zero carb for a month or something, then try adding things back in and see how that feels. That's probably the best bet, because if you look up like the common allergens in vegetables, like oxalates in spinach, there's like latex in avocados, there's a bunch of different things. Probably not like a huge concern for someone just starting keto, but if you really want to hone in on what makes you feel really good, you can look into that stuff.
Okay.
Do you have a Patreon system?
No,
we have a website. You guys can support us just by making our recipes and stuff.
And coming on here and asking questions. Are you guys going to sell any bake mixes soon? Probably not. Let us see. Which do you prefer? Chewy cookies, the xanthan gum, or is beef gelatin
better? Beef gelatin's way better. So xanthan gum will make them bread chewy. The gelatin will make them the chewy that you want, not bread.
What's the name of your podcast? Keto for Normies. If you just type it into Google, it'll come up. I feel guilty after eating more vegetables, even though I want them, and still under 15 grams of net carbs help.
Well, just go by how you feel. If you feel good by adding in a bunch
physically,
of veggies,
not mentally. You shouldn't feel guilty
if
you enjoy eating vegetables, and they are a good, sound part of any diet.
Don't get into the mindset of being so afraid of carbs that you can't eat them at all. That's not good.
Actually, sit. Yeah, I think keto is a lot more trendy and picking up now. There are going to be a ton of people. And that goes back. We didn't really expand on our series coming out.
What series?
You touched on it. You're we're doing a New Year's series.
Oh, the Starting Keto series?
Yeah, so it's going to be 4 videos. It's for people who want to restart. It's for people who are starting for the first time. We're just going to have 4 videos dedicated to starting, what to expect, things we wish like we knew or like that we learned and we can apply moving forward, it'll be really handy to watch.
Yeah, the most common question we still get is like, how do I start? And it's hard to answer that, so we thought about it a little bit, tried making it simple, and just you can go online and find like how to start keto, and they'll give you food lists and pyramids and meal plans and stuff, but it's nice to hear opinions on like more of the specifics, I think. So that's kind of what the series is.
Do you have a hard copy cookbook? We will soon, not yet.
Making a roux is hard without normal flour. It is a little hard, but it can be done. You can try xanthan gum, and we've even tried gelatin.
People use guar gum.
Dissolved, or arrowroot powder they use. That's a little higher carb, though. But you can use, like, gelatin. We made a sauce one time with that, like gelatin dissolved in some stock. If you don't want to spring for the $14 beef gelatin, I don't think it's that. I thought it was like $7 on Amazon. You can also just get gelatine. It's Gelatine. That's like normal Jello gelatin. It's a lot cheaper.
Oh yeah, that's what we actually use.
Can confirm gelatin cookies are dope. That's funny.
Do we get to see Miley?
Where is she?
No, I think she's just hidden away, sleeping. Her, she's starting a new habit tomorrow. It's sleep more, eat more. She's so fat.
Don't count veggie carbs. So, in my opinion, that is terrible advice because veggie carbs are carbs. They can still inhibit you from being in ketosis if that's your goal. Not counting them doesn't make sense. Why would you not count something that counts?
That you're eating.
That you're eating. Yeah, count everything. My husband does better with lots of non-starchy veggies, but I do better with no veggies. I think it is different for different individuals. Definitely.
I would agree, yeah. Sounds odd, but how do you two live a keto lifestyle without it being like all of your life? Every conversation, it shouldn't be the center of your life, you know?
It is, though, because this is our job now.
Yeah, in a good way, but we still talk about other stuff. We read, we listen to podcasts, we work out, we watch shows, so we have a lot of conversations. We have families, you know.
Yeah, we talk about our pets a lot.
I mean,
TV shows.
Don't like people who don't do everything together also have no things in common, and what do they talk about? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's always something. It's your best friend.
Yeah, it's not like we're talking about keto all the time, but I guess it's most like we'll be like, how do you edit this video? Like certain things about what we're doing. It's not necessarily just centered on like the actual science of keto.
Yeah.
Don't forget nootropics. Just got ashwagandha and L-theanine. Oh, those are probably like two of my top picks and easiest barrier to entry if you're just starting into nootropics. Good options. Yeah, maybe we'll talk more about those in the new year because we gotta expand our horizons a little bit. We take a decent amount of nootropics. Keto-friendly lasagna.
We have one on our site too.
Too much meat can turn into sugar, right?
Yeah.
The old meat turns into chocolate cake in your body. We have a video on this. So, yeah, you're talking about gluconeogenesis. And the thing with meat is if you're getting the right meats, it's not just all protein. A lot of it's over 50% calories from fat. So get the right meats and then you're okay. Get like some chicken thighs, some steaks, ground beef, things like that.
Are your pets keto? No, but we get quality grain-free food for them. Because we don't also want them to be like obese and have issues when they grow older. Why do you count vegetable carbs?
We just went over this because you're consuming them, so you count them.
Why do you also not count brownies? Maybe we should just not count brownies.
I mean, you can do whatever you want. The fact that you're not counting them doesn't mean they don't actually count inside of your body.
Right.
So it's up to you if you want to do that. But then when you're not getting the results you want, there's missing variables in this equation you have going. Right. So I just like tracking everything so I know what's happening and I can troubleshoot.
Right. Do you have crunchy cookie recipes? Hubby wants not buttered. Our original chocolate chip cookies are crunchy. The original ones?
Yeah, those are more crunchy. How have you cut your protein without lowering fat?
You eat less protein.
You can just cut protein. So like eat less animal like meats and stuff, and just more added fat if you want to do that. So you can eat like a smaller portion of meat.
Have a fattier coffee in the morning.
A tablespoon of butter. Okay, let's get back to live.
We gotta take Drew out.
Yes, we do. If you bite it, you write it. I've never heard that before.
I'm into it.
That's good.
Have you noticed sleep disruption during keto? No, I think I sleep quite better. I also wear earplugs though, which helps a lot in drowning out the noise.
Can you all do high intensity cardio? Can you run or do high cardio exercises now that you're fat adapted? We can. We don't do them. I don't like doing high intensity cardio. We mostly just lift weights. We do a little steady state cardio. My husband and I love you two. We are so thankful for people like you who give us such great recipes for keto. Megha, you are so beautiful, and I love that color in your hair.
Thank you. A lot of people don't, but I like it too, and I think I'm gonna stick with it. I'm gonna re-diet at the end of the month, like hardcore. Excited.
Yeah, we know Dr. Berg says don't count veggies. This is
my
our
favorite is
YouTube
when you
channel.
put it in caps though, and you like scream it at us.
We do definitely get critiques anytime we stray from Dr. Berg's.
We also talk to
teachings.
Dr. Berg though, and we're cool with we just have different practices.
Yeah, you're allowed to have different opinions. This is what works for us. This is us giving our opinions on our YouTube channel based on the 2 years we've been doing keto.
And you don't have to follow either one of us. You can also just have a full carb diet. Like you do whatever you want, really.
What would you recommend for coffee addicts who can't get rid of creamer? I put sugar-free but can't get rid of the creamer. Yeah, that's like a tough one. I know that.
No heavy cream?
Yeah, you can just use heavy cream. The thing is, you don't really like coffee. You like these delicious sweet drinks. Yeah. So start thinking of it like that. You're not a coffee addict. You're an addict of delicious tasting drinks.
Yeah.
Would you drink black coffee the same way? Probably not. So you're not addicted to coffee. I've tried keto twice and couldn't make it past 3 days. Any advice?
Stick to it.
Though that's the hardest part there.
Yeah, you'll feel once you start feeling good, you'll realize that you do want to stick to it. So you just got to push past the 3.
What do you think about GNC keto products? What keto products are in GNC?
I didn't know they had any.
One company that I would say does not make good keto products that has keto on the label is BPI. It's not good stuff at all. I would never buy those things. Some guy on the internet disagrees with your recommendations. Please send help. Why you guys don't recommend vegan keto? Because I think the most nutritious foods are animal products mostly.
It wouldn't be the healthiest.
So think about a vegan keto diet. A lot of soy probably, a lot of nuts, a lot of coconut oil, vegetable oils, maybe avocado oil. It's just not the healthiest diet. Yeah. I think having some meat, even if you just want to do salmon or something and eggs, add those in. It makes it way more healthier in my opinion.
That's not even a vegan or vegetarian.
What? Well, there's some vegans that'll just be doing fish. This is a thing I hear all the time.
That makes no sense.
Someone's coming over for dinner, they're a vegetarian, but they eat fish.
So you're a pescatarian.
Yeah, you're not
Don't call yourself a vegetarian.
Why you moved to Atlanta? Job? Now that you're doing FT YouTube thing, any regrets? Well, we moved to Atlanta after we were doing the YouTube
full-time
thing. But we're not full-time YouTubers. We're full-time bloggers. YouTube's not paying the bills. But no.
No, I mean, we love Atlanta. We're thinking about settling here, so absolutely no regrets.
GNC has keto meal replacement that has maltodextrin in it.
Probably not the best then. Keto flu, getting past keto flu. We talked about this a lot. Electrolytes.
Salmon or grass-fed beef? My preference, probably grass-fed beef.
Mine too.
What are the best nuts for snacking on?
Probably macadamia.
They add up quickly calorie-wise. That's the only problem with snacking on nuts. So I would maybe portion them out beforehand, not just go to your desk with a whole bag.
That sounds so fun, though.
Macadamia nuts, walnuts, pecans, Brazil nuts I like because they have selenium, which is hard to get in keto, and almonds are okay.
Walnuts?
Will you take my last name when you marry?
I guess why did you say that like an Indian accent?
I did.
I think yeah, definitely, but I'm gonna have to change all my passport, my license. That's gonna suck.
Just don't do it.
Maybe I won't do it.
Our Twitter header still says Philadelphia. We need to change that.
A lot of our things still say Philly. We don't even have Julius on our food blog.
Yeah, we're slacking. We gotta get him up there.
Alright, should we?
We should call it. It's been an hour, guys. Starting tomorrow, we're gonna have an Intro to Keto series. Go to our website and print these out if you guys want to try forming habits. Hang them on your wall. Put an X through it every day that you do the new habit. I'm doing meditation and reading for 30 minutes. ketoconnect.net/habit.
All right, guys. We will see you tomorrow 9 at 9 on Instagram.
Yep. Oh yeah. Does YouTube know that we do that?
Yeah, I think so. Well, anyway, every single day, 9 a.m. Eastern Time, 9 minutes.
Yeah.
You
9
get to
minutes
see our
of
beautiful
YouTube
faces.
live.
Yeah, we talk, we answer questions. Be there.
See you guys.